Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the daily scan for Monday, August 26, 2013. On tap, news-wise for today, durable good orders and Dallas Fed manufacturing survey should be interesting. The economy here in the United States seems to be very, very sluggish right now, and there's not a lot of good news coming out. Over in Asia, overnight, their day is closed and was pretty healthy, I would say, pretty much overall. Any negative numbers here were just hanging around, no change, so sort of a doji day for them, I guess you might say. But the rest of them, anybody that has a green number is looking pretty healthy, but Europe, not so much. FTSE's doing okay, but everybody else is looking pretty negative. So let's take a look at what's happening here right now on our futures. We're looking at kind of a flat open as well. What's interesting to note here is gold is getting very close to 1400, which makes this covered call that I did here look really good for the September expiration. As you can see here, for the stock itself, I paid $31.97 for it, and it's at $34.90 right now. And the call, I collected $2.31. And it's currently, if I wanted to buy it back or roll it, would be $3.45, the mark being the midpoint. But I'm just not going to do anything on it. And here's why. Let's see here. I'm going to take these two puts out. We'll make max profit will be around $400 after transaction costs are taken into account. So I'm just not going to touch it. I'm just going to leave it totally alone. And you'll notice here that there is an upgrade this weekend to Thinkorswim, and I've been kind of playing around with this feature here. I will report back on that after I have something to say about it. Is trying to see if I can break it, or what all it can do, and just try everything and see if it's going to be a good thing for us or not. And there was a couple of changes made also on the activity and positions page, which I may or may not discuss. I just am so used to looking at it this way, and I'm perfectly happy with it. Probably won't do anything to mess around with that. The other thing I wanted to note here was on silver. Silver has made some really nice moves over the last week or so. You can see them here. Went from SLV went from $20.50 up to $23.15, and that is more than a 10% move. Well, actually, it went from 1950 or so, we could actually say 1950 up to 23, so that's 4.5, and that's about a 15% move roughly, thrown out of my head there. So that's pretty attractive, and you can remember, if you're a regular watcher, that in the past I had talked about silver coins, junk silver coins, and I just wanted to show you something that I brought up today to take a look at, and it's this website here, which is silverrecyclers.com. And I just wanted to show you, remember I said I had a bunch of 1964 and earlier US coinage that you buy, based on the face value of the coins. And the silver melt value for one, as it says here, Washington quarter, which is mostly that's what I have. It has 0.1808 ounces of pure silver in it, and it's worth $4.29. So that's a pretty good appreciation for a 25-cent coin is now worth $4.29. So if you have, like a big container of coins or whatever, you might want to go through and look for anything that's 1964 or earlier and set it aside. Because even a nickel, even if I were to go up here and say, well, let's do let's see here, how about a Mercury dime, a Roosevelt dime? And if I say I have one of those, hit the calculate button, that 10-cent piece is worth $1.72. Nice deal. Anyway, that's enough about that. And then I wanted to mention also Tommy Sosnoff, his cherry bomb email this morning was talking about his expectation, or what he's looking for, is the VIX to go to 16. So if we take a look at the chart for the VIX, he's expecting a move down, wouldn't he? Because he would be expecting or hoping for volatility to come back up to this level here where it hit last week. That looks like Wednesday. And he's also looking for the E-mini to move to this level here, 1633. I put an alert on it. I'm just going to keep an eye on them. I sort of expect it to come down here and retest this as well. I'm expecting also the 50 MA here to roll over. I don't know if and when it's going to roll over here, but we're messing around with it right here. We're under it, and then it's resistance, and then we're above it, and then it's support. So we're just going to see how this plays out. And it's always fun to see how it does. I'm not getting any sort of long-term indicators here on these setups here for the stochastic and the MACD. I'm not seeing anything that indicates that things are going to be moving down. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Alright, and then we're looking, we already went over gold. So last Friday I got an alert triggered on gold, and I got in with this Friday's expiration with the short at 126.81. So let's take a look at GLD right quick. Okay, and here it is right here, $130.50 is where the short is here for that bull put. And here's the covered call here. So you can see that, we're in the money here if things play out all the way to September, which is over here, right here, September expiration. We stay above our break even, better yet, above the, I would like to see this just get called out, or at least be right around 134. And then there might be a good possibility for a roll, just to hang in there with it. So, well, it's going to be fun to watch that one. And what else did I do? I did a weekly SPY, and I did that with the short at 168. Let me just check here. I didn't do a TLT last Friday. I wasn't really sure what to do with it when I looked at it. So here's the short for this week at 168. All right. Yes. Okay. And then for gold, it was like right about 10 o'clock when I got into that trade. So if we were to go here and say edit properties here, it was, oh, I can't do it on that chart. It doesn't show me the hour. Anyways, it's about 10 o'clock. That's probably too much information. And what else? On TLT, like I mentioned, I decided to wait. Let's take a look at that chart. I wanted to get some confirmation on this move up, if indeed it is a move up. Now, I don't have PPS turned on here, so I'm going to turn it on. And I'm not seeing it. Buy signal, black. That's not good. We'll make it yellow. And sell signal, black. We'll make it yellow. Can't see it with a black background, you know. Okay, so we now have a buy signal on it. So I want to wait one more day to see which way it's going to be heading. A lot of volume. So I am looking here to slap a alert on here at or above 104.64. That's good enough for me. Alright, let's jump right over to the A plus list. Now, also with this release that happened this weekend, I don't understand how this happens. Old drawings from my charts came back that I had deleted. The last release that did that to me. Or and maybe to everybody, I'm not sure. I know I sent him an email and he said, yeah, sorry about that, buddy. So anyway, I had to go through and clean up a lot of charts. I want to be able to see next monthly expiration here. Okay, so Apple, we were looking for, we have a hookup here, and we were looking to get in with a bull put, and I don't like these 3 or 4 down days here. That doesn't make me feel real good. See that all this old junk showing up here. So I think I'm going to stay out of it. I would like to see a green candle before I get back in on that. Amazon. Let's change PPS here. I'm going to change PPS to be buy signal. Let's make it a little bit smaller. It's a little overpowering. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. Amazon hit a gap up on Friday and a pullback. Looks like as though it may be in a new upward trend here. It's like to get in a little bit earlier on these, but regardless, I'm going to throw an alert in on here right about, right about at this high. How's that? Oops. BIDU. We already have an alert. I would, things are looking down here, so I am going to remove that alert. Alright, Celgene. I'm not feeling real confident here on Celgene. Red candles, maybe a little hook down here. Might be a little bit late for that particular play. So I am picking a pass for right now. I may have missed previous opportunities, but that's okay. I don't want to chase Alright, now why did you do this? I don't understand it. CF. Can't figure out what's going on here. Not seeing any real direction. Chipotle. A little concerned about this August bull put here. It's this Friday. I have to respect this, what I'm seeing over here. So I'm going to put an alert on this for a possible bail on that. Just want to know if it's going down. And we already talked about gold. Now we're into Google. Not sure what's going on here either. To take a look at some, you know, we know it's going to move. So maybe like some sort of, some sort of, I don't know. Thinking about maybe a possible butterfly or something like that on this. So let me get back to you on that if I have some time this afternoon to play around with that. Goldman Sachs. Can't determine anything here either. We have conflicting signals. This looks like it may hook up. This looks like it's moving down, down, up. Kind of convoluted and mixed up looking to me. LinkedIn. Still looking very good. Good old LinkedIn. Looks like you're not going to want to fill this gap here. But no entry for us, even if we are bullish on this. This big candle here definitely precludes us from jumping in on that one. MasterCard. We have a bump up here, and I think I'm seeing sort of something similar in Visa as well. Alright, so we have MACD moving up and the average coming down and maybe bouncing off the zero line here. We're not getting any confirmation though on the weekly. Regardless, I think I will throw an alert in here. I want to definitely get a little bit over or around these highs here, so we'll stick one in here at 627 roughly. Okay, almost done. Netflix. Very powerful looking Netflix. Very powerful. No entry though. Not even on the long term chart. Priceline. Well, that red candle on Friday. We're looking at here. Sort of strong. Need another day on this, I think. Yeah, I want another day. Tesla. We're looking for it to come down here to give us an entry. Still not giving us an entry. And then Visa. We were looking to go short on this. So can we do like early anticipation, because we're getting conflicting signals, things are not in sync. We're going to wait on that one too. Alright, so that's it for today. We have TLT, Amazon, and MasterCard, all four bull puts for today. And then we're going to forget about BIDU, and we have the bail alert on Chipotle. So thanks a lot for watching. You have a great day and happy trading.